Assalamu alaikum Nazreen, I'm your host Amna Tariq and you're watching Desi TV USA. Let's dive into a special report. HHRD's third annual day of services, Honorable Congressman Al Green graced the occasion. Houston, Texas, USA, August 24th, 2024, our special correspondent in conjunction with the World Humanitarian Day of the United Nations Helping for Relief and Development, HHRD, organized the third day of service all over USA, including Houston, Texas, USA, reported by Tariq Khan, the founder and CEO of Pakistan Chronicle, South Asian Chronicle, and Desi TV USA was present on the occasion. Desi TV USA and Pakistan Publication Inc. group of companies has been supporting several community and humanitarian services projects and a huge institutional supporter for over 3 decades, including the global efforts of HHRD since its inception. World Humanitarian Day of the UN is held every year to commemorate the services of all humanitarian workers, especially those who have laid their lives while serving fellow human beings. On this occasion of the third day of service, HHRD, together with more than 15 community partner organizations and media partners, including Alliance for Disaster Relief AFDR and Desi TV USA, Pakistan Chronicle, came together to prepare one container of brand new items to go to Jordan and then to Gaza.
He's doing a marvelous job in not only serving our Houstonians of the greater Houston area, but also doing a lot of international efforts in Pakistan and other countries through the Rupani Foundation and the Sina Foundation. The person who is carrying the vision, Congressman Al Green, tell him something which he will tell. I don't want to take your title, sir, but recipient of the Civil Award of Pakistan as well, Mr. Nasiruddin. Thank you so much. Thank you all who are here, Rupani Sahab, Nasi Sahab, Akini Adoyo, many committee members, great volunteers, great people of the media. Tariq Sahab is here, Tariq Khan Sahab, pioneer who established the media in this country since so many years. Mr. Thawbia is here, Sina from 92 News, Thawbia Siddiqui, our dear volunteer, Mr. Muhammad, and a very big, one of very big channel of Pakistan News, I would say a poet and many other titles he has, Mr. and all the volunteers of several entities. And I also take the opportunity to thank and welcome an entity who do help humanity through medical business. Thank you so much for your participation. We really appreciate that. So we will start this some presentations that will be followed by a sending off ceremony of the 2 containers for Palestine. Here now I take this opportunity to welcome you all, very especially a person that who always stood for the Palestinian cause, who always stood for the humanity, who always stood to raise his voice, whatever it cost him, never go back. our very honorable Congressman Al Green, who came all the way from far place events and make sure that today he should make his presence in the sending off ceremony of the relief item from the great city of the United States, Houston, to Gaza, Palestine. Congressman Al Green's presence is recognized here. I also want to recognize the presence of our very dear community member who has achieved distinct for being elected as the, I would say, the first Pakistan American or the Muslim American to be the member of the State House, Honorable Dr. Sulaiman Lilai. Thank you so much. I also want to very especially from the bottom of my heart, someone who is representing my motherland, Pakistan, and he is engaged since he came here. We remember the time that the first 2 containers which we were sending off for a relief item from medical supplies, and as soon as he came here to Houston, he has immediately, same day, attended the sending off ceremony, and that shows how much he cares humanitarian work. Welcome for Consul General of Pakistan, Honorable Muhammad Aftab Chaudhry. Nasiruddin, please come. He is doing a marvelous job in not only serving our Houstonians of the greater Houston area, but also doing a lot of international efforts in Pakistan and other countries through the Rupani Foundation and the Sina Foundation. The person who is carrying the vision, Congressman Al Green, tell him something which he will tell. I don't want to take your title, sir, but recipient of the Civil Award of Pakistan as well, Mr. Nasiruddin. Thank you so much. Thank you all who are here, Rupani Sahab, Nasi Sahab, Akini Adoyo, many community members, great volunteers, great people of the media. Tariq Sahab is here, Tariq Khan Sahab, pioneer who established the media in this country since so many years. Mr. Thawbia is here, Sina from 92 News, Jamil Siddiqui, our dear volunteer, Mr. Mahmood, and a very big, one of very big channel of Pakistan News, I would say a poet and many other titles he has, Mr. Hashim, and all the volunteers of several entities. And I also take the opportunity to thank and welcome an entity who do help humanity through medical duties. Thank you so much for your participation. We really appreciate that. So we will start this some presentations that will be followed by a sending off ceremony of the 2 containers for Palestine.
We say that we serve the creation of our Creator, so that our Creator is happy with us. At the end of the day, if the Creator is happy, approves our efforts, that's the best thing that we can achieve. And we achieve this through the service of humanity. So 3 years ago, we decided that, okay, in conjunction with our World Humanitarian Day, we will provide an opportunity for people to come and provide and do a day of service. But as mentioned by some of our colleagues here, that 365 days, Sulaiman Lilai was talking about it, 365 days of the year are humanitarian days. So this is our 3rd day of service. As I mentioned, that it is a commemoration or a remembrance of those who have laid their lives just serving the humanity, nothing else. No political ambitions, nothing of personal thing, but just they were serving the humanity and got killed. Last year, 2023, unfortunately, was the worst year when the maximum number of humanitarian workers, they got killed. Not only in Gaza, but also in Sudan, in Myanmar, in so many other countries. So, and this year, unfortunately, is worse than 2023. So it is really incumbent upon us that we remember all those people in our prayers that they laid their lives for the humanity, but at the same time do something and do a little small thing that we are doing here, just providing you an opportunity so that we can all serve together. Helping Hand for Relief and Development is an international NGO. So we have a sister organization that does all the local activities. They're called Regional Relief. But Helping Hand for Relief and Development, we do all the projects outside of USA. So this is one activity that we provide every month throughout the year. And from this particular location, we send 10 to 12 containers of goods across the globe. Other than our long-term developmental projects that we are already doing, we are registered in 10 different countries. Through those 10 countries, we have access to 90 other countries. So in some of the countries, we have partner organizations, and in these 10 countries, we have our own operations, including here in our neighbor, that we are also registered in Haiti and Mexico. So we are working in these countries as well. So again, this is a day when we are remembering those people who laid their lives for the humanity. And this is a sacrifice that we have all done, that in this heat of Texas, in this warm weather, you have taken our time to be with us. When this activity was announced that, okay, on this day we will prepare a container that will go to Jordan, and from Jordan to Gaza, we thought that let's see if we can do one container in just 2 weeks period of time, 2 or 3 weeks. But the support was so much that inshallah we are able to send hopefully at least 3 if not more. And earlier this year we sent one container to Gaza from here. Congressman Al Green was here at that time. It's already reached on the other side in Gaza, alhamdulillah. So this is just an opportunity that we have provided, and we really appreciate more than 15 community organizations that have joined. Some of the names are here mentioned in the Alliance for Disaster Relief, that they have partnered with us. Medical Bridges is here with us today, APNA, Pakistan Association, and also all of you may know that we have former international cricket player Jalaluddin with us. So he helps us with a program called Skills Development for Sports in Pakistan. Just to inform you that every year when we do this activity for World Humanitarian Day, from this day onwards till October 31st, we do community outreach where we try to explain to people one of our long-term projects through which we are trying to make some difference in the lives of the people. One of them is Skills Development and Livelihood Program. We, rather than providing them fish all the time, we also provide them some skills that they can use on long term to have their lives changed in a positive manner. So this year, for the next 2 months, our theme of our outreach and message will be Skills Development Program and Livelihood Program that we have, which includes the cricket. And we will have an event also at Marquee Center in October. So just wanted to inform you about that. And again, from the bottom of our heart, we really want to appreciate each and every one of you who has come, as well as all the volunteers who have been coming here since past 2-3 weeks. Then we'll go out later on. You will see the amazing job that they have done in professionally packing all these boxes, which are ready to go, and you'll be able to witness that. Again, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I will use this one because there's a technique how to use this mic, and that will not be a problem. So, as you all know, all these efforts is not possible until we have the support. We are very grateful for many community members, women, children. They have contributed, brought the stuff here. Alliance for Disaster Relief brought truckloads of stuff. And we are grateful on behalf of the Alliance and the Helping Hand, Mr. Saeed Sheikh, Mr. Tanveer Ahmed, and many others that who do always come forward. But there is another entity who don't want to be, go out of the picture, whatever we are trying to do, and which is Medical Bridges. Mr. Walter is not here, he is out of town, but we have a great representation from Medical Bridges, and I would like to take the opportunity to invite Akini Adoyo to please pass some remarks on behalf of Medical Bridges, please.
protocols observed. Medical Bridges, like I said earlier, is a non-profit organization that supports healthcare through supplying our surplus to those in need. And HHRD is one of our major partners that has helped us from Haiti to the continent of Africa to even Asia and the Americas. So thank you so much for being here, and we are so happy to be partners with HHRD. Thank you.
Let me quickly ask Dr. Yaqub Sheikh, the Director of the Alliance for Disaster Relief, the efforts which he's trying to do together to make this thing is possible.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for each and everybody who is joining us and all volunteers who are working and producing this result. There is always one motto of Alliance for Disaster Relief is a blessing in unity, and this is a beautiful example of that when we have to work together, we can produce the good results. And I would also mention to you, when you talk to the people, when you even talk to your patient, what other thing can be done beside healthcare, then they usually join you also. They usually tell you, doctor, tell us, what can we do, how can we contribute? And there's a lot of contribution of my patients also, okay? So this is very, very good effort to produce or tell the people that how we can work together for a disaster which is not natural, it is a man-made. And if you see in the history, man-made disasters are more. That's unfortunate. So we have to address those disasters by any way. So that's what we are trying to do, and Alliance for Disaster Relief love to work with HHRD. I personally went there about 2 months ago in Islamabad. I personally see their work in Islamabad as well as in Karachi. They show me what they are doing there, skills development as well as for kids which are disabled, how they are basically helping them. So I talked to one of my patients who basically also contribute for that causes also. So this is very important that we have to keep addressing those issues which are important to the community and keep telling the people who can somehow pitch in and contribute, because when you have money, it is perfectly fine, as Mr. Javed Anwar say, that share it with other people in a good causes. Thank you very much again.
Thank you, Dr. Sheikh. So as I mentioned earlier, that definitely leading us, Congressman, giving us the opportunity, and I would say that the way you always stand with humanity, this is a source of encouragement for us to work. But before we move forward, and the Congressman will be speaking then, very few speakers are left, so we can move to the ceremony. I would like to take this opportunity to call Mr. Nasiruddin Rupani to please say something, because he is also one of the pioneer leader of our community, serving community in terms of all this.
Thank you, Sheikh Bhai. Thank you for your kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. This is a great honor to be here and participate on what HHRD and the Alliance is doing. This is service to humanity. As a Muslim, it is incumbent upon all of us to serve humanity. This is not optional. So this is part of our religion, to serve humanity. And I'm just honored to be here, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to work together, but love to be part of it and continue service. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like someone who worked diligently to lead, to supervise and guide all the relief efforts which we do here, and also to mobilize the community. She is very instrumental in getting the volunteers together, and she'll talk about the volunteerism of the helping hand, and also how we are remembering this day of service. Sister Thawbia Siddiqui. And also
News, we were sitting, and what I said earlier is about to change, because we just got word that inshallah we're about to have 70 volunteers rotate through these doors, which is fantastic. If it were up to us,
I would have all of our donors step in at least once. And the reason for that is because what we do on the day of service is we highlight our in-kind program. This is our in-kind program. It's sending gifts to refugees and displaced populations, impoverished populations who need necessities. And I've said this before, you will see very beautiful items. You will also see necessities. You will see diapers for infants and adults. You will see feminine hygiene products. You will see crutches. You will see wheelchairs, because they do not have these items and they need them. And these are just temporary solutions, but it's the best we can do right now, so we're going to keep at it. What I need everyone to understand, and the reason that we take this one day to highlight the fact that we do have volunteering almost every day in this warehouse, is because days like Day of Service work as an invitation to bring in more volunteers. Because the thing that we do here is we build a bridge. Helping Hand is an international organization. Oftentimes, our donors, our volunteers, our supporters, you all here, you will never meet the people that you have helped. You will never meet the people whose lives you have impacted. But know that you have made a difference. And the in-kind program is the one way that we can build a bridge. So I do ask you today, before you leave, take a moment, not just to look, but to really touch a box of diapers and feel and understand that that is going to an infant who might be in rags right now, right? Look at the crutches and understand that it might mobilize someone who is on a chair right now. These are life-changing donations, and we are talking about millions of people. So it's always a drop in the bucket, but it's better than not dropping anything in the bucket. So we thank you today for your attendance on the Day of Service. We hope that this opens a door of constant volunteerism for everyone here. And we hope that it's not just for you, but everyone that you know, because that is how we are going to grow as a community. We are a global community. It is constantly time to act on it. Sometimes we get comfortable, but this is not a time for us to be comfortable. So thank you everyone for attending Day of Service. Thank you for volunteering with us, your time, your energy, your consciousness, and may it be successful every year round.
Well, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everybody. Honorable Congressman, leaders of the community, Consul General, brothers and sisters, good afternoon. You know, as we learned that God only blesses those her blessing can pass through. And before I go further, I would like this opportunity to actually congratulate the leadership, the staff and the volunteers of Helping Hands and the Alliance for doing such a great job and having the ability, intention and opportunity to serve. Events like this also reminds us that to elevate any community, we require multiple events, resources, initiatives, programs, and we cannot just rely on government to do that. That's where the civil society plays its role. That's where the organization like Helping Hands, the Alliance, are important to build that bridge, to improve the quality of life of people and elevate the community. All the good stuff that we are seeing here, that you are sending, and some essential items that we heard about. But you know what, the bigger thing that you're doing is you are sending hope. You're sending hope to somebody who is in despair, who is fighting for every hour, every minute of what is happening, why me, what is this happening? And you're sending that hope to that person, that there is somebody, maybe far, but with their arms stretched, waiting for you. And this shall too pass. And inshallah, our good days are ahead of us. So keep doing the good job. Let's support each other because we all rise by elevating others. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Honorable State Representative Sulaiman Lilai sir. Now I would like to take the opportunity to call someone who is not only representing the Council Court, but most importantly, he is representing our motherland, the Consul General of Pakistan, Muhammad Aftab Chaudhry.
Honorable Congressman Al Green and State Representative Dr. Sulaiman Lilai, Dr. Yaqub and Rupani Saab and many friends. It's the best remembrance of the World Humanitarian Day that you are sending hope, in a hope that this bucket will fill someday. Pakistan has always stood with the people of Palestine, with the children of Palestine, and we want to assure once again that Pakistan will always stand for the people and the children and the women of Palestine. I especially want to thank Congressman Al Green, because under your leadership, I've been here, that the way you lead this community in this kind of activity, this is really commendable. I want to thank and I want to congratulate Helping Hand and Alliance for Disaster Relief and all the volunteers who have been doing this commendable job. Your small efforts make a lot of difference. Please keep doing up, keep up doing. I'm very happy that Pakistani community is taking lead in this work. And I would request Congressman Al Green and Representative Lalani, please keep them leading. They will be always in the front in alleviating the disaster and creating hope. Thank you very much.
Kinds of ceremony has happened several times here. Today, the spirit is so much that you see there is no room for the people to sit. And that's the same spirit they have bring all these things together and also mobilize the community, because the cause is greater than anything else in the world in this current time. And today, beside the efforts of so many volunteers who are here, I want to especially thank the staff of Honorable Congressman Al Green. They are the one that who do coordinate with us beside the it was not possible today to have the congressman, but I know the way he has to go for some very good cause far from here. But they do. Rachel, thank you so much. Sir, thank you so much. And they are always who work very closely with us. They are the people that who make the desire happen for the congressman. Congressman desired them, I cannot miss this one. So they are the one who do work to make this happen. Thank you so very much. With due apology, but we have to pay a very special because they are the one who fulfill your desire that you want to be here. Today, the congressman was very, as I said, was far away from there. His life and his profile is filled with so many accomplishments. Most influential member of Congress, who stood always for the Muslims, who stood for the humanity. Today is not about religion. Today, and beside that, his voice is about humanity. I can't tell you that with the recent happened a big convention, national convention, where he was the keynote speaker at a convention. He spoke very dearly in front of almost 700-800 delegates from across the United States of the Asian community, and spoke so well. And Dr. Saab, you was also there to lead session. Congressman's voice was very clearly lauding about this cause, and that is really appreciable, sir. I want to thank you for your voice which you did it, and the effort of our Consul General is unmatched in supporting the community, mobilizing the community, and helping us that we should, and inspiring us to do all these things which we are doing today. So Congressman has been here for many times. We have last time when he was here, we have sent container to Jordan. That is also meant to be in Gaza, but different routes. And after that, the Helping Hand and other associations have sent so many containers to that region, so many relief efforts with their partner organization. Today is something which the community has put it together with their hands, and now we are going to send 2 containers. One will be scheduling soon, but this is the ceremony for 2 containers today that will go brand new stuff to help the people. It's just a small relief effort for them. I take this opportunity with all due respect and with lot of thanks to our congressman for standing with us, for making his presence here. Please welcome Honorable Congressman LTA.
Please, let's honor and pay respect to a brother who is always available to help. I'm just amazed at how he gets it all done, but I know how he does it now because I see you. Would you please join me in giving our friend Muhammad Saeed Sheikh. I can never thank you enough for what you're doing. And I want to pay my respect to the Consul General who has become a part of this community. I know that he travels the world, he's a globetrotter, but he has made himself special to us. Let's give him an expression, please, Mr. Consul General. And a doctor who decided to go to the State House. Not many doctors will do this. It takes a special calling to do this. So I appreciate your willingness to serve not only in the medical community, but also the needs of other communities across our state. Would you give Dr. Representative and there are many others, and I know names, but I'm afraid I'll forget someone. So would you give all of the helping hands a big hand, please? These storms of life come in many forms. Tornadoes, hurricanes, floods, earthquakes, and wars. There's a storm of life, a storm against life in Gaza. And it hurts if you really think about what's happened to the people in Gaza. It has to cause pain. I have had tears to well in my eyes when I've seen some of the news coverage of what's happening to homes, schools, hospitals, roads, bridges, people, children, babies. I awakened one morning to BBC News. I leave my news on 24/7. I woke up and they were interviewing people about a man who had just had twin babies. And he went to register his babies. And when he returned, his wife, his babies, and the relatives were no longer with us. This has to stop. It cannot continue. And we cannot continue to support this. We have to take a stand for justice. If you believe in justice for Israeli babies, you have to believe in justice for Palestinian babies too. And we, until it stops, we who have so much more compared to them, we have to give, and we have to let the world know where we stand. And I want the world to know that while I am opposed to what happened to my Israeli brothers and sisters, I'm opposed to what's happening to my brothers and sisters in Gaza. They are all a part of the human race, and we cannot tolerate this. So we must do all that we can to be of assistance. I want my record to show that I did my part. And my part for me personally, I ask no one else, but my part for me means that I have to make contributions. I'm going to make a $1,000 contribution to the cause. That's not enough, but that's what I'm going to do. It won't end it, but I just want my record to show that I took a stand And I want my record to show that I didn't vote to send bombs. I refuse to vote for appropriations that are going to send bombs to kill babies. I refuse to do it. I will not do it. And I know that there are many others who believe as I believe, but I know that there are many others who have this belief, but they are not going to say what I've said. It's difficult to do these things. You put your career on the line. But what good is a career? What good is the power if you don't use it? What good does it serve me to be a member of Congress if I'm going to allow my conscience to be challenged and I yield to the horrors of what I see in Gaza? It serves no purpose. I'd rather not be there if I have to go along with this kind of behavior. I stand against it. I will not support it. I'm going to support those babies in Gaza, and I thank you for what you're doing to support them as well. God bless you, and thank you for what you do. Thank you. All of you. I got carried away. I forgot to give the certificate. Dr. Chaudhry, Rupani, Consul General Chaudhry.
Maybe all the young guys will be. You can also drink.
The actual work. He's been doing actual work. You can see in the picture. Medical bridges. Without bridge, we can't go anywhere.
Yeah, medical bridges.
Dr. Hill. Rachel, you can do it. There you go.
Okay. Ready? One more. Ready?
Thank you. So we will go for a ribbon cutting for this sending off ceremony there. So we are the medical lines.
Also, after the ribbon cutting, we'll come back and have some lunch here. So please join us. All the children, if they can come here, please. Children, go. Stand here. All the other students, all the other students and volunteers, please.
बिठा दो, लेस बिठा दो। नहीं बैठ के नहीं हो पाएंगे, फोटो में नहीं आएंगे ना, जगह छोटी फोटो में नहीं आएंगे। पीछे जाए तो आएंगे, यहाँ से नहीं आएंगे।
Ready, wait. 1, 2, 3. One of the official here, Moise Khan, who want to thank volunteers and sponsors that item was missed. And let's send this container with the prayer of peace in that region. Amen.
I would like to say thank you for everyone to come over here. Really appreciate it. I would like to quote a word, the sentence that Congressman Al Green says one time, where do we stand? You guys decided where do you want to stand by coming over here to show that you are here for the community, you are here to do the service, you are here for the humanity, you know. This is very important to us, you know. The media people, the congressmen, the Consul General, state rep, and everybody, you know, like Desi TV, Bold TV, AirY, and all those people over here, and newspaper over here. I have, if I forget the name of some people, I apologize for that. But they are, you know, a lot of people were here, big support, very big, huge support for the volunteers and the donors. The last 2 weeks that I have seen over 2-3 weeks, because we decided to send one container. But with the support of the donor, they were asking me, they were bringing the box containers, boxes over here truck, unloading the stuff, packing the stuff, helping us. Last weekend we have more than 40 volunteers coming, helping and saying what we can do. People were asking, what else can we do? What else can we bring for you? You know, so there's overwhelming response. Make it happen that we are able to send 2 containers, hopefully maybe more containers. All the volunteer stuff. So big thanks to all the volunteers that here. They come from all the way from Woodland to other places. Big thanks to all the Woodlands and the Woodland and southeast side of Houston. You know, like sometimes I was about to cry. I didn't cry, but I was about to cry. Like, okay, so overwhelming response from the community. They want to, what else can we do? Like I was getting messages, but today also, what can we bring? I said, hold on, we already have more than enough product, mashallah. And so God bless all of you. God bless all of our volunteers and everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you for peace in Palestine.
All right, that's great.
For a state to be called Palestine that is free and sovereign.
All right.
Thank you.
That's great. That's great, Minister.
Thank you.
That's great. That's very nice of you.
Thank you.
What was it? हो गई तस्वीर हो गई सर बस इलियास भाई आप इलियास भाई आप भी तो एक चढ़ाते ना, एक आप भी रखना।
अभी नहीं रखे, अभी
अरे रख दे फिर भी साथ भाई तो पूरा ट्रक चला रहे हैं ना वो। वो कुछ नहीं सर, वो तस्वीर खिंचवा रहे, कोई बात नहीं।
They've always come through. This is a selfless group of people who do what they can to be a helping hand, and that term is being used by this alliance, a helping hand. They do this to help people. I commend them for what they do, and I'm proud to say I'm making my contribution. I'm not going to let my record show that I said I'm all for what you are doing. I want to make sure that I'm a part of what you're doing, and that's why I made my contribution.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This special report was presented to you by Tariq Khan, founder of Pakistan Chronicle, South Asian Chronicle and Desi TV USA. Thank you.